What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more MLB The Show 20. So, I don't even want to talk about that last game. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know if you guys noticed. I think my controller was messing up. I know. You guys are probably saying, don't blame it on the controller. But I'm serious, this controller was messing up. So anyways, I got me a new one. So hopefully we get a better game. And hopefully we don't get swept here, because that would be horrible for me. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and if you do, hit that like button, and if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching.
The show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. Into the box, Jonathan Davis. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Toronto, the center fielder, number 49.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Rained in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So striding forward now, Joe Pennant. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Keuchel isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
And it's fouled away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Davis is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Into the box now, Tim Anderson. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Anderson, originally from the state of Alabama, he's had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
2-2 one more time.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
This is skied into short left center. Gurriel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here's Jose Abreu. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
The designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. That average way up there to start things out. And even 20 home runs and 34 driven in. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone! In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. One strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10. In there for strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Guerrero ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 2. Travis Shaw will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The catcher.
Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Madrigal is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in, James McCann. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting in, the third baseman, Danny.
Standing in now, Danny Mendick. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. They'll come in here at 259. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out. Now batting, Luis Robert. He's hitless in the series so far.
Luis Robert.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's safe.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick.
In now, Nick Madrigal. Fouled off. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway. So stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So one away in the Toronto third. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. A ball and no strikes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 home. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
Leading up for the White Sox, the first baseman.
Here it comes.
Jose Abreu.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Abreu, the runner at second with one away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nomar Mazara becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. James McCann is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground at first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now that's third baseman.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lifts it in the air to right field. Mazara will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman.
Settling in now, Travis Shaw. He's set
Shaw.
and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Mendick. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mendick Originally from New York State, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
High and deep to right center. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
At the plate,
Now
Luis
back,
Robert.
center fielder.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That finds the zone, a called strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And it's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Bo Bichette.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch.
Great stop by Abreu. He gathers the throw. Hey now. In now, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Mendick over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Danny Jansen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jimenez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Trent Thornton, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
57. Trent.
Bottom of the inning now. Ready now for the White Sox. Jose Abreu. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in now, Eloy Jimenez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Jonathan Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The 1-0 home.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Pennick. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Pennick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now back, the left fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swinging a soft liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in, James McCann. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now in the box, Danny Mendick comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 to count. Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Luis Robert. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
7th inning.
Digging in, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Madrigal.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Full count, 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder, Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now batting, left fielder, O'Roy.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
That misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He spoils another one and will do it again. Hit on the ground to third. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. So digging in now, Jonathan Davis. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Panic. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. To the plate now, to Oscar Hernandez. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Gurriel blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Aaron Bummer enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Next to the Blue Jays.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-1 the count now. High and deep to right center. Mazara's on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Sam Gaviglio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Now the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny.
At the plate now, Danny Mendick, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding in, Luis Robert. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch.
Ball in.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Grounded up the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. And there he goes towards second, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Coming to the plate now, Cavan Biggio. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another chance? Danny Jansen. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Mazara is there. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Davis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And it's fouled away. that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Joe Panic, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the White Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-4 the final finish today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dallas Keuchel earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ryan Borucki struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Alex Colomé hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just